Hey guys, welcome back to our channel MSD Creations. MSD Creations has been associated by Madhukumar, Sharan and Dhananjay. I must have a dream. I must continuously acquire knowledge, hard work and perseverance. One should not be afraid of problems. Having said this, I'll start my today's video. Today I am going to speak about a person who is popularly known as a missile man of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Before going to start my video, let us know what are all the contents I'm going to explain you guys in this video. Introduction, birth, early life, education, work, struggling, presidency, inventions, award, death, and a message of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji to the youths of this nation. Before going to start my video, let us know who was this person. Awul Pakir Jainalabdin APJ Abdul Kalam was a scientist and an engineer who served his nation as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. And he is a man of vision who is always full of ideas and aimed at the development of this nation and this country. And he is often also referred to as the Missile Man of India. People loved him and respected him when he was in the ruling as a president that was popularly called as a people's president. He is also received a largest civilian award, Bharat Ratna, in 1997. APJ Abdul Kalam was a scientist, was an engineer, was a professor, was an author, was a president, and moreover, he was a good human being. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was born on 15th of October 1931 in Rameshwaram of Ramanathapuram district in Tamil Nadu. This is the home of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. If we see his early life, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's father was Zainalabdin and his mother was Ashima. Zainalabdin was a boat owner and Ashima was a housewife. Kalam was the youngest of four brothers and sisters in his family. Coming to his education, he completed his education at the Swartz Higher Secondary School, Ramanathapuram, and he graduated in physics in 1954 from St. Joseph's College, Tiruchirappalli. In 1995, he went to study aerospace engineering in Madras Institute of Technology. Coming to his works, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam worked or served in two major organizations, that is Defense Research and Development Organization, which is popularly known as DRDO, and one of the other thing is Indian Space Research Organization, which is popularly known as ISRO. If we come for the struggling time of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam planned to launch SLV 111 for the first time, but he failed in that attempt and he owned the entire responsibility for the failure of that project. But finally, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir achieved the success in the next time. The best part of APJ Abdul Kalam was he became the 11th President of India on 25th of July 2002. This is a pic of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's oath-taking ceremony as 11th President of India. His presidency was Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was elected as 11th President of India by succeeding K.R. Narayan. He won the presidential election 2002 with an electoral vote of 9,22,884, surpassing 1,07,366 votes one by Lakshmi Sahal. He served from 2000 to 25th July to 25th of July 2007. Coming to his achievements, apart from being a notable scientist and an engineer, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam served this nation as 11th president. He is a man of vision. He is always full of ideas aimed in the development of this nation. He is also referred as a missile man of India. He is the first scientist and a bachelor to chair the position of president holding a largest democracy. Coming to his interest, think things what about Abdul Kalam's life is. He begins his day by reading a Bhagavad Gita. It was very interesting. He works about 18 hours a day. Out of 22 hours, 18 hours Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji used to work. He plays a Rudra Veena. He took only leave for two times, that is, the two when his parents passed away. He is a self confused Ramabhakta. Coming to his awards, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam won the one of the best award which is given by Government of India, Padma Bhushan in 1981, as well Padma Vibhushan in 1990 from Government of India. Distinguished Fellow from Institute of Directors in 1994, Bharat Ratna from Government of India in 1997, Indira Gandhi Award for National Integration from Indian National Congress in 1997, Veera Savarkar Award from Government of India in 1998, Ramanujan Award from Arvas Research Center, Chennai 2000, Honorary Director of Science, University of UK in 2007, King Charles Medal, Royal Society UK in 2007, Honorary Doctorate of Science and Technology from Mellon University in 2007, Doctor of Engineering from Nanyang Technological University, Singapore in 2008, International Wings Award from California Institute of Technology, USA in 2009. Hoover Medal from ASME Foundation, USA in 2009. Doctor of Engineering from University of Waterloo in 2010. IEEE Honorary Membership from IEEE in 2011. Doctor of Laws from Simon Fraser University in 2012. Doctor of Science from University UK in 2014, and so on are the awards for given for Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji. Coming to his famous books written by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was Wings of Fire, The Luminous Sparks, Mission India, Target 3 Billion, India 2020, APJ Abdul Kalam, Turning Points, and so on are the books written by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Coming to the saddest point of this video, that is a death of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji. Dr. Abdul Kalam's one of a great dream is to pass away from this world when he was in the middle of children or when he was delivering a lecture. In the same way, on 27th of July 2015, Kalam traveled to Shillong to deliver a lecture on creating a livable planet Earth at Indian Institute of Management, Shillong. At around 6:35 p.m., only 5 minutes into his lecture, he collapsed. On the day 27th of July 2015 at 6:35 p.m., we lost our one of the strength of this nation, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji. Last words of APJ was to his aide Srijan Pal Singh were reportedly, "Funny guy, are you doing well? is the last words said by our eminent person, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji. Coming to the words said by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji to the youths of this nation, dreams is not what you see in sleep, is the thing which does not let you sleep. Yes, truly, dreams should not be what we see in our sleep, rather than it should be a thing which does not leave us to sleep. Yes, having said this, thank you so much guys for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel, like and comment. Thank you.